What's good, doers? You know what it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Kingmil back with another reaction video. Before you get into this, you know what to do. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, comment what you want to see us do next. I hope I'm not going bald. I'm not going bald. I think my barber just didn't cut the wave. Cause Unc still got it. Unc got it. I got it. I still got it. That'd be cool. My bad though. J. Cole to fall off. I mean, listen, what an announcement. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to start the year. It's kind of sad now that you think about it too. Like, damn, the fall off. Is he really done after this? Like, respectfully, rightfully so. Wouldn't be mad at that. You know, he definitely did what he had to do. But it's actually here, like it being like just a thing that was spoken about. You know, that was cool. Like it's actually here. Like the end is near. You know. So yeah. Let's see what he's talking about. He got an announcement here, a little trailer, whatever. Calmly sitting at the gas station with the Lambo truck. This nigga J. Cole, man.
Everything is supposed to go away eventually. You see this especially in like show business with famous actors or like musicians.
This nigga dressed like that cool camp counselor that ended up getting the job through community service because you know he used to be a felon. Look at this shit. Multi-millionaire, bro. It's a real nigga.
And it's like, oh, this guy used to be famous and then he fell off. What happened? And they want to point to, they did this and they made some sort of mistake. Instead of thinking that, look, it's kind of crazy they got famous in the first place. So few people reach that level that, yes, of course, it's not going to last forever because somebody else has to take that spot. And that's how show business has been since forever. But no, they always want to say, oh, that guy fell off. They want to look down on him for just going through the natural cycle of rising and falling.
Young pups playing war games. He wanted
2626. Wow. No, that was true, man. That is real. Life is crazy right now, bro. You got Kai Cenat quitting, streaming. J. Cole's walking away from rap like he said he would. And they're both weirdly making sense of it. I think that's one of the more interesting things about all this in the start of the year. Also, I feel like everything bro said it's true. This is a strategic way to say like it's all said and done here. I'm not gonna, feed into being somebody that he's not by like creating a new identity or, I don't want to say anything too crazy because you guys are gonna direct it at people, but just being true as an artist to his core. This is what I had to offer, and I hope you guys can, live with that. And I feel like this is gonna do wonders for his catalog, knowing that this is all there is left. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make us, kind of go back into his discography and understand how he felt and who he is, and just get more invested in J. Cole, being that it's all said and done. Like there are still people out there who have never in their life ever listened to J. Cole or have hated on him his whole life. Their whole life. So it's like this might be a good opportunity for them to lock in. Like, let me see what this nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, So yeah. Fall off. Good idea. Just crazy to think about. I'm not gonna lie.
love, but he only made
I'm
more
curious to see the chain reaction that it gets 10 years from now, though.
pain. More things. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole when niggas die over pride and live for the.
I hope he gets messy on here, right? Listen, hear me out. I hope bro gets messy as hell on here. Like, addresses everything that needs to be addressed. Don't pardon the mess. All right, chill. And then just never addresses it ever again. Just walks away. Doesn't tour. Just lets it go. Shit, fuck it. Goes on tour with the smoke. And then just never addresses it ever again. And then just goes about his life. I think that'd be really cool. And, interesting for hip hop. For real. Let people go crazy and do the most, with that. But, maybe we don't get that. I don't know. But it'd be cool to see that. Regardless, The Fall Off disc 2 track 2. Was that track? That can't be track 1. Yeah, maybe he's leading with the second track. I don't know. Let's see. For the past 10 years, his album has been handcrafted with one intention: a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. That's powerful. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this, but despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip hop. The Fall Off, J. Cole. Respectfully though, he set out on a mission, man. I'm gonna go and do this, and then I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna, and knowing that you would be okay at the end of that road is powerful, my nigga. That's real manifestation. Real manifestation.
Yeah.
Is that like the dorm room that he was sitting in while working on this project or something? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Cool.
I see it.
It reminds me of that Lil Yachty video as well. With Cole Bennett or Lyrical Lemonade, whatever, when it just kept going through the motion.
I see it. Yeah. Listen.
So fire, bro.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids.
Hold on. He talking, bro. He talking about I see it in reverse. My life appeared in a hearse. Hold on. Whoa. Shit getting serious.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt.
That shit is crazy, bro. He's talking about how his life started in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, after elaborating on like how, how much he wants to win is almost a curse, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like as he's talking about that point of view of, him starting from death, I guess, like you see the shot of them like looking down at the coffin, bro. That's crazy.
The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt.
Like the flowers are coming out, because life is in reverse. Like, that's great.
Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, best alive. And what you verse of the year, my purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We lead the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned.
I just love how every time he's on that new perspective on life of what he was battling or dealing with, it appears in the video, and now the perspective is like changed and it's spinning, like there's no control, you know what I'm saying? Like life is just like whoopee at the moment, he just kind of like lost and just like, fucking up, throwing his relationship away, putting his career before his family, like, like all of his vices, he's kind of just like approaching them all,
All begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it. I'm gonna come in.
Wow. The fall off is inevitable. Yeah, it's true. Like people run away from falling off. You know, when it's actually more normal than anything.
Okay.
That was a crazy ass video, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Just honestly, I'm gonna watch it again. That was an insane video. Just bringing his life to, bringing everything to life in that way. That was just crazy to see. I need to watch it again, just to be able to break it down more. Like, the wordplay was just serious and honest, and it didn't even seem too try hard. Like, it was just so nonchalantly, just like true and just yeah. J. Cole's on something with this. This is who J. Cole's always been too. Like, this is what like I would have expected this, Just the story is just a lot more deep, it has more depth to it, It's cool. Painting the picture more clear.
How I see it. How I see it.
At the same time, I feel like the video is so simple, but not,
Yeah.
I
Listen.
wonder how Lil Yachty's gonna feel about it.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed.
The inspiration is rare and it spurts, but when it's there, I immerse. We all go through that, bro. I'm on that right now, my nigga. I was running around all day doing shit all day. I'm supposed to be doing this on stream, but I'm not. I'm supposed to be whatever. We'll do whatever. There's mad thing I'm supposed to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just do it when I got time to do it. And I'm like, bang. I'm gonna bang this out right here while I got this energy and this like mental clarity. And then throw it up and then, shut it down and go do what I gotta do. Like, that's real. That's real. And if I was in a bad mood, I probably wouldn't have done this till tomorrow. Like, that's real. That's just so real.
Out here is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm...
Is that his actual baby mama?
Single walking
I don't pay attention to his life like that, something.
up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm...
If you pay attention to, like, she looks at him with like all this light and love in her eye. And then
Nurse,
as
but
he
each day
like
that passes,
goes away, she's kind of like, what the fuck? She's kind of just like, you know.
I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single.
He's like happy, and then he just walks away from her.
Walking up the aisle back.
He's like fucked up about that shit. Like, wait a minute, come back. Yo, why I ain't tell me I had this shit on my face, bro? Look crazy.
To an era of dirt, falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walk into my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see
Once
her.
he starts talking about the club, it starts spinning and things just start getting all out of control. That's so creative, bro.
From a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad. We live for the search of new hope.
Cheers to the perks with the squad. Like, yo.
Lusty.
Never mind. I took that wrong. I'm thinking about drugs. You know, yeah. I'm not that dumb.
Quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days.
You know what I like? He goes from like talking about walking away from his family, and then, you know, choosing the women in the fast life and the club and how things are all out of control, and, you know, fake cheering and partying with all these people that are around, and now he's down and, you know, not at that point in his career anymore. And look at the room, nothing, nobody, no family, no friends, no studio, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just reality. That's the type of shit that happens for real. Like, you know, niggas be with you, and you know, you didn't realize you walked away from the best thing you could have ever had. You know what I'm saying? Until it's too late and it's all gone and said and done. Everybody has gone through this shit. Nobody's special. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like. But it's just crazy how they brought that to life. I've noticed that in the video.
Later, I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth.
Like, he starts off dead, coming out of the grave, goes through all of that, and then just goes right back in the grave, you know? What does that symbolize? Not sure. Maybe something a lot deeper than I could pick up. But I think the transitions of J. Cole throughout, you know, he showcased a lot of that throughout this video alone. It's only song 2. So you can only imagine what else he has to say on the rest of the album. And I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. A lot of people like to troll. I don't even think it's funny no more to act like J. Cole's not that nigga. Like, it's not. It's honestly like that gimmick isn't even like popular no more. At this point, you're just a bot. Be dead ass honest with you. He doesn't have to be your favorite rapper. He doesn't have to be considered the best rapper in the world. But for you guys to act like listening to J. Cole in 2026 is not the wave or something, I would love to see your playlist, and I guarantee you, yeah, we know who you are. But we'll leave it there. It's your boy Kingmil back with another reaction video. Great song by J. Cole. Great song by J. Cole. Great video. Great announcement. Can't wait for the project. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you picked up on, things you've seen and noticed in this music video. And yeah, drop all the insights. Give me all the leaks. Give me all the deets. Let me know what's going on, bro. Peace.